Vanakkam Behindwoods viewers. In a balinge sa smooth katiyadu dhul kalapatti polakide.
Mariata, English nalabadiya sodapama pesno. Thanks to my English teacher. Hi, I'm Jackson. I'm Abhishek sitting next to you. This is probably the most colorful frame on earth. You have a red rose, the equally red, hot, beautiful, what not of an adjective I can think of to describe your beauty. So Amy, we're so happy that you came back, in spite of having your tight schedules, doing modeling, taking up international projects. Glad that you're part of I is like the biggest thing that we could imagine of. In the history of Indian cinema, the expectations are skyrocketing. Everybody wants to know how I is going to be. And one good thing of the film is we have Amy Jackson part of it. More the eyes that goes to Vikram goes to you as well. So firstly, how was it when Shankar sir came to you and told you that Amy, you're part of I?
Well, it was overwhelming to say the least. When I was called about I thought I had no chance. I didn't even know Shankar sir knew who I was. So when I was called down to Chennai, I met with PC's 3 rooms there and we did the photo shoot, and within a couple of days they offered me the role. It's definitely the best move in my career to date, and possibly for the next 10 years. I is very special to me. I've been working on it for 2.5 years. And I put my heart and soul into this movie. Vikram
is not only the hero who can talk to you in English, proper English, but on the other side he's an amazing artist by himself. Considering whatever he's gone through, what do you want to talk about him as a co-artist? How was he?
Well, it's an honour to share screen space with Vikram again. Obviously first in Thandavam and now in I. He's an inspiration to me. In this role alone he has 4 get-ups. He started as this massive bodybuilder and then slowly but surely decreased his weight to something what I am now. And that was purely for the role, and he was very dedicated.
Shankar has casted, the heroines that he's cast are Aishwarya Rai, probably the women who went on to win the International Beauty Pageant. But for the first time he brings an already, somebody who's been part of the winning pageant. And how was it? I mean, generally he tends to show all of his heroines like the most beautiful, jaw-dropping ever. Considering the costumes or the makeup, how was it? How do you see yourself? Oh my God, I look really beautiful here.
Shankar sir has amazing vision. He's a genius, he really is, and he knows exactly what he wants. I play the role of a Tamil girl in the film, international model, but still a Tamil girl. So Shankar sir has had to make me look Indian, obviously, throughout. I wear my dark lenses. And between Shankar sir and PC sir, they've actually come up with the idea that there's no makeup to be worn within the scenes. In the songs, it's very flamboyant, very lavish, but within the scenes, I have no makeup on, just a little bit mascara, very simple salwar kameez, hair like it is now, to make me look really Indian. And PC sir has actually used lighting to make that effect happen.
How was the dialogue portions? You might have probably worked on it a little harder.
Yes.
How was it? You've even done the Chennai slang, I hope.
Yes, I have. We have a scene in China, which is the Chennai slang, very local language, which was really fun. And that was actually my favourite scene of the whole film. But throughout, I've really worked hard on it. As I said, I lived and breathed this movie for 2.5 years. I was completely in the soul of Dia, my character. We are here today and it was worth every wait.
So who was helping you with the dialogues? The lip sync was pretty decent?
Oh, yeah, the lip sync had to be perfect. Shankar doesn't want pretty decent. I had to come to set and I have to know the language properly. I had to really know my dialogues. There's no prompting allowed, none of that, because obviously it takes away from, the emoting. So for the dialogues, I was rehearsing all the time. We'd come to set and we were very prepared. And there were bulks of dialogues, pages and pages. We had a dialogue coach. Obviously, Shankar sir helped me. Vikram was always on call whenever I needed him, especially in China. When we were traveling, we'd be rehearsing on the train, rehearsing on the plane, rehearsing in the car. So there's a lot of preparation that went into the character and the role.
What's like the easiest Tamil word that you can actually tell it to us? Something that naturally comes to you?
Naturally. My lines come naturally to me. I can recite a line from if you want me to. Do you want the local slang?
Yeah, please.
Okay. In a balinge sa smooth katiyadu dhul kalapatti polakide.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. That's really cute. I interviewed art director Mutraj like 2-3 days before. He told me Amy is one heroine who's got the modeling type anatomy. She's everything is so perfect and fit that any costume that you give it to her, she comprehends it. What do you do to keep yourself in shape?
Well, I love Pilates, I love yoga, I'm obsessed with juicing. You know, I eat what I want. I'm not on a strict diet or anything like that, but I do believe in eating well and eating in moderation. Every morning I wake up, I have a ABC juice, apple, beetroot and carrot, and then I'll have a green juice in the afternoon, and then whatever I want really. It's just good for your skin, good for health. So that's a little secret of mine anyway.
You just gave the viewers a little health tip. They might have to,
Yes.
okay, I'm doing this to look like Amy from tomorrow. Will you continue to do Indian films? Because post I think people are going to see you in a different manner. Shankar is somebody who takes his films to all the centers, A, B, C, everybody. We might even have you in our notebook, you know, each standard cover page you can come. So how do you see yourself post I? What will I do to your career?
Post I, you know, I don't know what to expect. I has been a real journey for me, as I say. It's like my baby. I've been with it for 2.5 years. I feel very special towards it. Hopefully, I'm going to continue acting in the film industry here. I've obviously done a Hindi film, a Telugu film, a Tamil film, and my next projects are in Tamil. One with Uday Nidhi, that starts at the end of January, and the next with Dhanush, and that starts immediately after. So the projects are coming in, and I've got a lot of scripts to read. So that's what I'm going to do, purely based on the script, the character, what I can do justice for.
Any possibilities for you to marry an Indian man so that people keep having expectations
You never know.
on you? Woo!
You never
That's
know.
good enough. That's good enough. Even I saw a promotional photo shoot where you're wearing a sari. It goes with you completely. You've almost
Thank
become
you.
an Indian, you know.
Sari, I love wearing a sari. It's my favorite thing to wear. I think it's the most beautiful thing a woman can wear without showing anything at all.
Being part of Shankar film, you have to go through so much. Physically it demands you, emotionally it demands you, everything. You just have to give yourself. What was the breaking point that you had to go through during the sets of I?
Always in the back of my mind, I've had the fact that this movie is worth everything. This is my passion.
Wow.
Even though it's been a struggle at some points, whether I've been missing home or whether I can't get my lines right, or whether I can't get a particular scene right, or whether, you know, it's too cold in China, no matter what, I've always had in the back of my mind that this is worth it, and I've just continued doing that.
You might have heard about P.C. Sriram sir before you were part of the film. He's like a maverick. He's somebody who's the godfather of cinematography in Indian cinema. Probably Shankar sir and P.C. might have worked extra time on toning down your beauty, because people have other things also to look into the frame. Okay, not just Amy, bring her down, bring her down. How was it working with him? A cinematographer, definitely, he's the one who shows who you are on screen.
PC sir is a magician behind the lens. It's every actress's dream to be shot by PC Sriram sir. He's beautifully captured I, especially on the sets of Anod Nirandral. It's absolutely picture perfect, and it was an honour to be in front of his camera. It really was.
We're nearing the release date of I. How was it? What are you going through?
Sleepless nights, I must admit. I think I got about 3 hours sleep last night. I'm just lying there and I'm just thinking, I haven't seen half of the movie, so half of it's going to be completely new when I see it on the 14th of January. But all I know is, as I said earlier, heart and soul has gone into it. We worked as a team. What will be, will be. I'm sure you'll love it. It's a masterpiece from Shankar sir.